I figure that, if I want people to hear the same thing on my album that they would be hearing from me live. And I think that right there changes a lot, with people. Yeah, I hear people all the time say, well, I went to see them, man, they don't sound anything like they did on their album.
Well,
right.
There was a time, I can remember seeing the Black Eyed Peas on TV, and, they've got this really slick, I don't remember the name of the big hit that they had, but this slick, gorgeous production. And then I remember seeing a live rendition of that on TV. I don't know, maybe it was, Dick Clark's Rockin' New Year's Eve. Who knows? And they did it live, and they were horrible. They couldn't sing on key. They were terrible. So,
hey,
it might have been cold.
You want to see the most brilliant thing, or hear the most brilliant thing you've ever heard. It's go to YouTube and type in Toto Rosanna isolated tracks. And this is no. It is gorgeous. I mean,
oh really?
Oh my God! Look, this is before anybody was jumping on the auto-tune bandwagon too hardcore.
Sure.
And this is all pure and all natural. And to hear Bobby Kimball and Lukather and Porcaro all doing these harmony parts was just breathtaking. And they didn't miss a note. It was perfect. And I think that's another lost art, I mean, really, you just don't hear that very often in the mainstream stuff anymore. Everything's like checked. It all sounds really cookie cutter.
Well, we're I hate to say it, but we're running a little short of time here. Want to be sure and extend to you our invitation to come back. We have this family thing here where once you're on our show, you're part of our family. You're always welcome. You've got some new music or something else you want to share, we'll always find a place for you. Be sure and check our Facebook page, the David Bowers Awards Groups page, and that is there for guests on the show to post their information, anything to do with their music, their show dates, their tours, new music, whatever. It's there, one more place for you to post and spread the word. And before we let you go, want to get you to tell us, if you would please, a little bit about this next track we're going to play called The Other Side of You.
Yeah, The Other Side of You was I wrote that song about just kind of what it sounds like, thinking you know in somebody, but you really don't. And I had some great people on that album working with me. One of the best drummers I know named Mark Backwer was on that, and a bassist named Michael Amico out of Orlando, Florida, who played with Pat Travers for a little while, and a phenomenal guitar player that I toured with on some arenas named Phil Hilborn. Phil played for many years with the London musical We Will Rock You and has worked with numerous people from Brian May to Les Paul and Nico McBrain from Iron Maiden. So a lot of phenomenal players were on that, and it was excellent to really record that with them. And that song recently won Best Rock Artist for me in the 2019 IMC Awards in Los Angeles, and it's the second track on my brand new album, Age of Propaganda.
Awesome. Thomas Claxton, thank you so much for coming and spending time with us, sharing your life, your story, your music, and we do look forward to having you come back again and see us in the very near future, Thomas. Thank you.
You got it. Thank you both. Have a great day.
You're welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Here is Thomas Claxton, The Other Side of You.
Until now I've never fallen, fooled by your ways. I've always favored imperfection. starts and you're not watching. The mind slowly turns to blocking. It burns a raging fire. Paranoia getting higher. Countdown, look around. There's something here that's thrown me to the ground. Did you lie to me? Make me believe I'm something special. I've never seen this other side of your fantasy. Never believed, but now I'm broken. I've seen the other side of you. Days pass you by in some ways. They drag along in others. I see through your games. From one side to the other. Did you lie to me? Make me believe I was something special. I've never seen this other side of your fantasy. I've never believed, but now I'm broken. I've seen another side of you. Did you lie to me? Make me believe I was something special. I've never seen this other side of your fantasy. I never believed, but now I'm broken. I've seen another side of you.
Oh, yeah. I'm out of breath on that one. Thomas Claxton, The Other Side of You, right here on the David Bowers Awards. And I'm glad that one kind of amped it up a little bit. He got a little edgier on that because we're going to rock it now with our next guest. She goes by the name of Emyna, and Emyna The Rock Queen, to be precise. This is her first single, working with our friend Stewart Epps over in Great Britain, and we're going to find out a lot more about this lady right after we listen to the tune that she rocked the world with last year, I Am Me.
I saw my path and I could not
Okay, there we go. We've had a couple of artists with some strong vocal talents here today, and this lady is no exception. Emyna, come on in here and say hello.
Hello, David. How are you?
Oh, we're doing fine, thank you, and glad you could take some time to come and be with us today. I know Cindy at LadyLake and I have been talking about you for, I think, close to a year now. We've been waiting for a chance to get together and have you here on the show, and what a treat it is a knockout song. You definitely, I know that this is an audio show, so people can't see what you do, but they've got something to look forward to because you not only sing your heart out, you sling that guitar like a gunslinger.
Yes, but I'm not playing lead on that, but I do play lead, and, I enjoy it, and I'm glad to be here today.
Well, we're happy to have you. Now, you worked quite a bit with a gentleman that we had the pleasure of meeting, at least talking. We never got to meet in person, but one of the greatest producers in the business, Stewart Epps, and I understand that all three of your current tracks were produced with Stewart Epps.
That's right. It's a very, very funny story that happened. If you want me to tell you how it happened, I will.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We love funny stories.
I pretty much suck with social media. That's the only way I can put it. And Stewart messaged me about 7 days before I actually found the message.
Okay.
And he was on a panel, and I had submitted a song called Rise, one of my songs, and
right.
He was interested in who produced it and that kind of thing. And we talked a long time, and it just turned out that I was going to be in the UK because I was with a label at that time. And so I went, so we agreed to meet once I got to London. And we met, and that's pretty much how it turned out. We talked a while and just decided, we're going to do something together. So I was thrilled with that. So that's how we did the 3 songs. The next single that's coming out, which is called What Will You Do,